After the rain last night, it turned out to be a pretty nice day.
I know, right? It was cold this morning.
It was pissing down rain all night last night. This morning.
Yep.
I wish I would have done it back in August and July.
So are you one of the detectives working on this case?
I'm a collision reconstructionist.
So yeah, that property's up north there. So. And like I said, the car was up there. I know it was up there because we've actually got some deputies went up there this year and ran the plate on it because they were looking for somebody else and just happened to run the plate on the car. So I mean, I completely agree with you. I think there's some things that you obviously, and I'm believing you, don't know. But as you and me both know, there are obviously some things that you do know. So, and just to let you know, once I can, I told you I'd be honest, right?
Now,
John's in custody.
I don't know what the Washington law state is.
Okay.
But, like, I've been with John for 24 years.
Okay.
So, is there common law or something like that?
You know, that's something, I'm not a prosecutor. That's something that a prosecutor determines. I'm not sure the exact what those rules are. You know, that's something that we'll deal with later. Like I told you before, you know, I just don't want
I look at John as my husband.
No, I understand. I completely understand. You know, I'm just trying, you know, like I told you before, you just need to be honest with me. That's it. And I get your anger. I completely understand it. Have I walked a mile in your shoes? Fuck no. I have not. Nor will I ever.
Want to.
nor would I probably want to. Exactly. But you have to understand my job is to basically, you know, understand what happened.
Still, there's just...
Yeah. And I understand your anger with the police department for the fact that apparently he is a piece of shit and this didn't get followed up.
Yeah. So. It's like, now my daughter has to live with it for the rest of her life. And you think that's going to be easy?
No, I don't. Nope. And sadly, you're right.
For sex trafficking?
She's going to live with it for the rest of her life. And yeah, no. Yep.
She doesn't want to be here in Spokane. Do you know how that feels?
Right. So when you're her mother, right? Like I said, having a daughter.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I wouldn't do for my daughter either. So.
Me neither. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my daughter. And
it's a shame the cops weren't there when they needed her, or when she needed them.
Right.
And to find out there's supposedly Mr. Jones that works for the cops. Who the hell is that?
I'm going to look into that because...
Please do, because he has everything to do with everything.
I've been here... I've been in this...
Benjamin is the
I've been with this
person
department 36 years. So I can tell you that I have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to who has been with this department and who has left. So I guarantee you...
How long have you been with?
36 years.
Okay.
I started in 1985. So I guarantee you...
I was supposed to graduate from high school.
Huh?
I was supposed to graduate from high school. I graduated in 86.
So I graduated in 80, and then I became a policeman in 1985. So I guarantee you, if I can talk to Ben and we can sit down, then I can find out...
He supposedly knows everything.
I can find out exactly who Mr. Jones is because I have that knowledge. You know, I'd like
to know who it is.
I've been around forever.
Because he's the one, supposedly, Andrew sold Steffi to, that runs the ring in Seattle.
Gotcha. So
and
do you think he was
shit, I have a video.
Do you think he was a Seattle cop or a Spokane cop?
Spokane.
Okay.
But I seen this video of this dude that supposedly hung around the Clean So Right Club Unchained.
Okay.
That was caught. Somebody even mentioned it on his Facebook page.
Right.
Watch out for this sicko. And he was stuffing a woman in a van.
Oh, wow.
On the internet.
Right.
And that was like, oh my God, John, come here, look at this.
Well, and I give you my word.
When we found out it was him, when Stephanie said, yeah, that's the dude.
I give you my word that I will look into it.
And he needs to be caught too.
And if you
I don't care if the guy found Stephanie exit or what.
Right.
Just the guy was still sicko and there.
Well, and I guarantee you, if you can put me into contact with Ben and you think Ben knows who this person is, I promise you that I will try to identify who this guy is. I will. And if I can pursue charges against him, I will. So I promise you that. Because don't get me wrong, I've been doing this for 36 years, and anybody that fucking victimizes girls is a piece of shit. And that's how, we become policemen to do right by people. That's why I got in the profession, and that's why I've stayed in it for 36 years. To try to help people and to try to make things right. And if I can do that, then I will do that. But as you can only imagine, obviously, I'm not saying I didn't know Andrew. I don't know what he was into. Obviously, what you've described to me, I'm not impressed with who Andrew is. But on the other side, you have to understand that Andrew had a mother too, and I don't know that, I'm guessing she didn't have anything to do with this.
The one that knew my daughter was basically being held hostage and drugged and everything
so you
like
think
that.
Andrew's mother knew?
I know that she didn't know anything that was going on other than Steffi was some little tramp that he brought home, and he beat the shit out of Steffi in his home.
Okay.
Several times.
Gotcha. Right.
So yeah, so it's kind of like, oh, my baby can do whatever he wants to.
Right.
I adopted him.
Right.
Yeah, if she wasn't such a piece of shit, maybe he wouldn't have been such a piece of shit.
Right.
Allow her baby to do whatever he wants to do.
Right.
That's messed up.
No, I agree. You can just dump it anywhere, that's fine.
No, you're not going to get me for a litter charge.
No, you don't got to stick in your pocket. You can throw it down there if you want.
As I always do it.
Okay. So I guess what I'm asking, Brenda, can we go in and can we have an honest conversation?
I don't know anything.
Okay, Brenda, you're not telling the truth. And I'm being completely honest with you. And I've been honest with
So
you.
am I going to be arrested because I don't know anything?
No. What I'm telling you is you need to tell me the truth about what you do know. And you do know things. And I understand the anger that is, welled up inside you. I do understand that. And I understand.
I'm sorry, I don't think John should be charged with anything.
Well, John, I in what you're talking about, correct me if I'm wrong, you're talking about morally, not criminally, based on morally, right? Is that what you're saying?
Ethically.
Ethically, right. Okay.
Especially when there was no cops that were there when we asked for help.
Right.
And I even told them when Stephanie came after me with machete.
Right, right.
That's pretty scary shit.
I don't think I'd want...
around my house with
I don't
machete.
think I'd want someone to come after me with a machete, no.
Because, she was, what was that? I told you, not primed, but...
Groomed.
Groomed.
You
Yeah.
want another cigarette while we keep talking or not?
He gave me a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, you can have another one while we're sitting here talking if you wanted. That's up to you. So I guess correct me, I'm just paraphrasing here. You're saying that basically, even though your husband did this, that
I'm not
ethically,
saying anything
morally,
that he did anything.
Right.
I'm just saying that I know that there's not a thing I wouldn't do for my daughter. Not saying that I did anything, but
Right. Well, like I said, I've just tried to be honest with you. That's all. That's all I can do. I have a job that I have to do.
okay, check this out. I've been clean and sober for many, many years. Okay, and I know about the 12 steps and everything like that.
Right.
And came to believe that the power girded in themselves to restore society, made a decision to turn their will and their lives over to their God, made amends and everything. Well, there's a point where when you make amends, you don't want to hurt yourself nor anybody else.
Right.
So by being honest, there's only so honest you can be without hurting somebody else.
Right.
You don't want to hurt anybody else.
Right.
So therefore, no. I've been around AA and A since I was 18.
Right.
And when it comes to relieving my soul conscience, I'm not going to put somebody else in fire to relieve my conscience.
Okay. But you have to understand this too. Okay. I know you have knowledge of what happened. I mean, I know that. And this is the problem, okay? You can technically be charged with you can technically be charged with a crime.
So if John and I were married, would we still be facing this? Where you'd be asking me questions?
Yes, I would still be asking you questions about what happened. Yes. So, like I said, I don't think, I don't want to see you go to jail for this.
You know what? I would go to jail for anything as long as my daughter was safe.
Right.
I would.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I really don't give a shit as long as my daughter is safe.
Right.
My daughter is not being sexually trafficked by some piece of shit scum that sold my daughter for $1,000. Right. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm not saying. I think he's a piece of shit too.
For $1,000 for drugs, sold my daughter to sex trafficking rings.
It's fucking disgusting. He's a piece of shit.
I would go to jail for that again and again and again.
Right.
And I don't really give a shit. That's my baby.
Well, and that's part of the reason. I mean, obviously, because of these factors and whatever, these are things that potentially can help John. Okay? Because we all know there's a person over here that's a cold-hearted fucking, let's say, serial killer who goes out for his fucking teehees and kills young women. And then there's somebody over in the middle here who does a robbery and kills somebody. And then there's people down here who, for whatever reason, like in your husband's case, where they snap and something bad happens. And I understand the whole gamut, but there's a whole gamut. It's not, I'm not putting your fiance over here with this guy, okay? I'm putting him over here. And I understand that there's reasons why those events, I understand why they happen. I do. I understand that there are certain factors that tipped him over. I don't disagree with you on that. I completely understand that. As a father, as a policeman, as a person, I understand that people are emotional, people snap, people get angry, people want revenge, there's a whole variety of reasons why sometimes murders occur. There is. I understand that. And part of that is, for me to document that, is to, obviously what you've already told me, as to the anger that was involved with this whole thing, that the fact that you guys felt like
more hurt,
like the police weren't following up on it, like you said, the hurt, the disgust. I mean, those are things that I want to document.
And why would not my daughter not want to press charges? I just don't understand that.
Right.
Other than the grooming that went about.
Right.
And why didn't the police just go ahead and take it over? She was goddamn sexually trafficked.
Right.
Why didn't they go and investigate more?
Right. And that, I don't know.
Have there been any questioning on him?
All I did initially after we talked on Sunday is I didn't know. So I looked up your daughter's name and I saw the call that involved when you guys called and the officers went to Sacred Heart. I have not had time to delve farther in that to see what the officers did. I didn't see any reports filed, but I'm going to look into that to try to determine. I mean, I see the call. I see where the hospital called from Sacred Heart. When you guys were at the hospital, when you took her to Sacred Heart, there was a police call put in to respond up to the hospital. I believe
because I told the nurse
to probably pick up a sexual assault case.
Because I told the nurse about it, and the nurse told the police. Yeah.
So the police were called, and it sounds like the police responded. But you got to understand, I wasn't on that case, so I don't know all the particulars of it. That's something I'm going to look into. To be honest, I've been running since Friday night when the body was found in your trunk. I haven't had time. I've got a whole array of things that I need to do on this case, and I'm going to do that. It's going to take me time. Like you said, the things that happened as far as, cops being called, why didn't she pursue charges, why didn't we pursue charges? That's something I have to look into. Okay? And I will do that. So, but I'm trying to.
My daughter is homeless.
I understand
she doesn't feel safe in Spokane.
Right.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up because it was a horrible thing that happened to her. And I get why John was mad.
She wants to go to school.
Right. I understand why John was fucking pissed off. I completely understand it. I get it. Tell me the reasons. Tell me about his anger. Tell me, so I can put this stuff down to try to help him. Tell me what happened. Did he confront him? Did Andrew say, fuck you? I don't give a fuck what I did to your daughter. Tell me what happened. Tell me what led up to this. So I can document the shit out to say, this isn't a bad man.
This is John.
This is a man they got.
How do you know it's John?
I told you, I got notebooks full. I know it was your husband. That's not even in question.
That's just hearsay.
No.
Does anybody have evidence?
Oh, I got evidence. I've got evidence. Like I said, your husband's in custody right now, so I can guarantee you I have evidence. Otherwise, we don't arrest people if we don't have evidence. We can't do that. The reason your husband is under arrest is because I have evidence, okay? And your husband is going to be booked tonight for murder. But give me some ammunition over here to help him. What happened? Did Andrew piss him off?
I need to speak to an attorney.
Huh?
I need to speak to an attorney.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I wish I could help you, but I love John, and I'm not going. I didn't do nothing.
Okay. Well, that's
I didn't do nothing to bring him arrested.
Okay. Well, that is entirely your right. You have a right to request an attorney. So, okay. Any other questions for me?
Am I being arrested?
Well, we're gonna go back in an interview room, okay?
Can I see John?
He is not here yet. Let me see what I can do about that when he gets here. Okay?
But he's been picked up?
Yep, he's in custody.
Where was he picked up at?
That I don't know. There was other officers from our special crimes unit that I said, go get him, and they went and got him. So I'm not sure where he was arrested at. Was he up? You told me he was up at that house. Did they get him there? I don't know.
As far as I know, they're going up to that house. The
okay.
neighbor's house.
Oh, okay. Maybe they got him there. I don't know. I'm not sure where they found him. So, like I said, I haven't charged you with anything.
I just know he's a good dad.
And
He's been a good.
I
These
get
last
it.
2 years have been hell.
I get it. He made a bad decision and he got pissed. And
Who says it was a bad decision?
Well, okay.
I'm telling you, if it was me, I would have done it.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
And if you were the father and that happened to you and nobody else was following up on it, if your daughter was, you would have done the same thing.
Right.
Don't tell me otherwise.
Right. Right. All right. How about if we go back inside here, okay? Oops.
18 for God's sake.
See what?
She was 18 at the time.
Right. Right.
Just a baby. And then especially with all the, seizures and,
Right. Right.
He took advantage of her. She had this major brain surgery and...
Right. Right.
John's probably thinking, I said something or something, and I had no.
Right. One second. Can I grab that pack of cigarettes from you? I'll give it back to you later. I just can't let you light up in here. They tip over if we let somebody light up in here. But
Can I take my fingerprints?
no. No, I'm not gonna take your fingerprints.
You can take my soda and put it in a baggie and go fingerprint it. My favorite show was,
You've been watching those cool detective shows.
I love them. What do you call it? The one with the Who song down in Vegas. You know which one I'm talking. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's the crime scene show down? CSI.
Yes. One of my favorites.
Who are you?
Yeah.
All right. Sit tight 1 second, okay?
A Spokane couple killed their daughter's ex-boyfriend and left his body in the trunk of a car for a year. Now, 4 years after the discovery, they've pleaded guilty. KREM 2's chief journalist Amanda Rowley has been covering this case from the very beginning and was in the courtroom today for their hearing.
John Eisenman and his fiancée Brenda Kross told the judge they are guilty of killing their daughter's 19-year-old ex-boyfriend. Eisenman pleaded guilty to first-degree murder. Kross pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter, which is a charge prosecutors reduced from first-degree murder. The Spokane couple charged in the murder of their daughter's ex-boyfriend entered the courtroom together. Court documents say at the time of his arrest, John Eisenman admitted to killing the teen who he claimed sold his daughter into a sex trafficking organization. But Spokane police found no evidence that the victim participated in sex trafficking. Eisenman told police he kidnapped the teen in Airway Heights, zip-tied his wrists, and beat him over the head with a cinder block. The body was kept in the trunk of a car for a year before it was discovered in Hilliard. Police arrested Eisenman after tracing the car back to him. A year after his arrest, police arrested Eisenman's fiancée, Brenda Kross, for her involvement in the teen's murder. Court documents say she admitted to a coworker she helped kill the teen. Before accepting her guilty plea, the judge read Kross's statement of guilt. It acknowledges there was no evidence of sex trafficking.
And I further acknowledge that there was no corroborating evidence that sex trafficked. Is that your statement? Yes.
The couple faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. But as part of their plea deal, prosecutors will recommend 22 years for Eisenman, which is the low end of the standard range for murder. And they will recommend 8 years in prison and 3 years community custody for Kross.
Sure you don't want something to eat?
Yeah.
I ate just a little bit ago.
Oh, do you? Nice.
I made some waffles.
Nice. I was in this ring the other day and this table was irritating the shit out of me because it wobbles. Better. Not quite there, but better. I can live with that. All right. So real quick, just for the record, it's 2:34 p.m. and today's date is October the 29th, 2021. So hey Brenda, just to let you know, that right there's a camera, and everything is audio and video recorded, okay? You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I know I've talked to you before, I know I got information from you before, but let me just for the record, your last name, how do you spell it?
Kross.
Okay, and your first name?
Brenda, Brenda.
And your middle initial?
D.
Okay, and your date of birth?
10/13/1967.
Okay, and your current address?
611 East Joseph Avenue.
Okay. And
99208.
oh, okay. And are you currently working or going to school?
Neither.
Okay. And then how about a cell phone number? Do you have a cell phone?
I don't have a cell phone.
Okay. So you did have a cell phone at one
Yeah.
time. How long ago was that?
Just about 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. And do you remember what the phone number was?
509
509
904
904.
something like 24. I was getting this messed up. 2434 or 24. Yeah, 2434, I think.
2434?
Yeah.
Okay. 904 2434.
I think so.
Okay. Well, if you think of something else.
Yeah, because I had to get a new phone or something like that because my
Gotcha.
other phone broke.
Who was your carrier? Do you remember?
Metro T-Mobile.
Metro T-Mobile. Okay. Okay. All right. So, like I said, we're here to talk about the car. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, this is kind of a pain in the ass, and I apologize. But when we bring people down here for a formal statement, and because you're on camera and because there's video, they require that we read you your rights. Okay.
So am I under arrest?
No, nope, you're not under arrest. Okay, I'm just trying to find out information about the car, okay?
So do I need an attorney?
Well, I don't think so. I can tell you this, okay? You know, and if you feel uncomfortable, then we won't read it. And like I said, I guarantee you're going to go home today. So, if you don't feel comfortable with me reading that, then,
No, I'm okay
you know.
with it. I thought you only read something like this if you're under arrest.
No, it's just that you're in a secure facility. I brought you through a locked door outside. You're not under arrest. If you're under arrest, I tell you you're under arrest. I would like right now tell you, Brenda, you're under arrest for blah, 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 and then I would inform you that. So no, at this point, you're not under arrest for anything.
Okay,
I'm just conducting an investigation.
Oh, it's like, what did I do?
Yeah, no, I'm just conducting an investigation to reference your car. That's it. But because you're here, because I brought you through a locked door, because you're in a detective's building, their policy is they want me to read somebody their constitutional rights. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay with that? Or
Yeah.
I mean, if it concerns you, let me know.
Okay.
Are you okay? So you kind of read it yourself. So is there anything in there you didn't understand? Okay. So let me just so I have it on the record. Basically, all this says is you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You're obviously not under the age of 18. We all wish we were.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. How old are you?
54.
I'm older than you.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
59. Yep. You have the right to talk to attorney at this time before you answer any questions. You have the right to have your attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost for any questioning if you so desire. Number 7. Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you the pen. I'll let you put yes in that spot there for me. And the next one says, with these rights in mind, do you want to answer my questions reference this investigation? And then I'll just let you sign there for me. And then down below there's the date, which is 10/29 of 2021. And the time is 2:40 p.m. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, I got that out of the way. Okay, so like I said, I know I talked to you last Sunday about your car, and so just to confirm, are we talking about the 1991 Honda Accord?
Okay.
Okay, and what color is that?
Blue, I believe.
Blue? Okay. And do you actually remember what what the plate on was it? What the plate was?
No.
Okay. Okay, so just for information, the plate that actually comes registered back to you is Boy Mary John, so BMJ 7514 is what it comes to, and obviously it's registered to you, and it's registered to you at the address there on Joseph. So okay. So when did you guys purchase that car? How did that come about?
My daughter needed a car.
And which daughter are we talking
Ashley.
about? Ashley, okay. And what's her last name?
Kross.
Okay. So Ashley needed a car.
Yes.
Okay.
And John's friend, what's his name? A friend of his, big guy, used to play football for the Seahawks. Oh. Yeah, anyway, he lives on, I am not good with names.
Oh, that's okay. Neither am I.
Lloyd. His neighbor, which is a tenant of his.
Okay.
It's like in a duplex. Right off of Crown, I think. Just off in Nevada. She had another vehicle for sale.
Oh, okay.
And that's the one we bought.
That's the one that you
And
bought.
she was selling it cheap.
Okay.
And my daughter needed a car. And so, yeah. So I said, okay, I'll go ahead and take that. She was selling it real cheap.
Okay. So.
$500, I think.
Oh, $500. That is cheap. So, I'm sorry, you thought that was 2018 that you bought it?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know it's a long time ago. Remember
Because
what?
my mom passed away in 2017.
Okay.
And Johnny graduated in 2017.
So you're thinking 2018. Okay. And I know it was a long time ago. Any idea what month or anything like that?
What, Dad bought it?
Yeah.
think what was happening at that time.
Right.
May, maybe?
Right. Okay.
April, May, somewhere around there.
Okay. So you guys buy
Drove
the
it for a few months.
you guys buy the car, and whose name does it end up in?
Mine.
Your name. Okay, so you guys registered it in your name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So.
It was basically just to give to Ashley. I didn't want the car.
Gotcha.
I just wanted her to have a vehicle.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you guys get the car, and like, do you immediately give it to Ashley, or do you hold on to it for a while, or do you remember?
Immediately give it to her. I
So
think.
pretty much right after you bought it.
Yeah, maybe there was something we had to do to it. Just get it licensed.
Okay.
It seems like I gave it to her right afterwards.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys give Ashley the car. So you're thinking 2018 or 2019 you give it to her? If you bought it in May of 2018.
Is that when I bought it?
Well, that's what you told me. You just
Yeah.
thought, you go, maybe May is what you said.
Okay, yeah. But you had said 2018, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, I
if
think
you
so.
bought it. And if
Because
maybe.
2019 was the year the pandemic started, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. March of
Okay, so it was
2019
before then.
is when the pandemic started, right around there. So.
What did you say, March? No, it was January
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. It was January, wasn't it? Of 2019.
19.
Yes. Or no.
It was before.
Has it been? No, I think it was 2020 when the pandemic started, right?
2 years.
Has it been that long? Oh,
I know,
shit.
right?
Right.
So yeah, it was 2018. It was before the pandemic.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you give it to Ashley,
Mm-hmm.
and then how long does Ashley have it?
Seems good, 6 months or so.
Okay. And then so Ashley's got it for 6 months. She's driving. Now at this time, do you still have the Black Odyssey?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. And you're
I
doing.
just lost the Odyssey like in July.
Okay. So you're doing the Uber stuff with the Black Odyssey at this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you guys gave this car to Ashley, did John have a vehicle at that time?
Yeah, he was driving the truck.
A truck, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what kind it was as far as make, model, or anything? Ford, Chevy, GMC?
I think it's a Ford.
Okay. So John's got
Chevy. I don't know.
John's got a truck, you've got the Black Odyssey, and then you gave the Honda Accord to Ashley.
Mhm.
Okay. And then at some point, you said about 6 months into it, you decided to go get the vehicle back because.
Well, she wasn't paying the insurance,
She
so I couldn't afford it anymore because John lost his job.
Okay, so initially you guys were paying insurance for it,
Mm-hmm.
but then he lost his job, which you said he lost his job in January of
2019.
2019 is or not, so not last year, but the year before.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, so he loses his job in 2019, and then at that point you decide, hey, I can't afford to pay the insurance anymore.
Yeah.
And then that's when you guys go get the rig.
Well, I did, yeah.
Okay. So you're thinking you took the rig back in 2019, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you guys go get the rig. Do you just gotta go over to her house and grab it, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it wasn't very pleasant.
Wasn't very nice when you informed her that she was losing her
I told her on the phone.
her mode of transportation.
Yeah, I told her on the phone that I need her to start paying it, the insurance, and she just went off on me.
Right.
And it was kind of like, no, I'm not, you're going to pay it. And it's like, no, I'm not going to pay it. You're the one driving it. And I've already bought you the vehicle. And I just didn't put it in her name.
Right.
I just didn't want to give it to her. I wanted her to earn it.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
but it's like, why am I paying the insurance if I'm not driving it? You need to pay it. You're an adult.
Yeah, I agree.
She's like 31 now.
Right. Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay her car insurance. So you take the car back in 2019, and then so you bring it back to your residence on Joseph.
Yeah.
And then what do you do with it there?
Just park it.
In the back, in the front?
The front.
The front, like just on the street there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then at that point, once you bring it back, do you guys drive it at all?
No.
No.
I had
really.
my van.
So you had the Odyssey, he still had his truck.
Truck.
And you, so you really didn't need that vehicle? Okay. So how long did it sit there on the street then? Any idea?
Probably about a month or so.
Okay. Before what?
Before I noticed it was gone.
Okay.
It was just like the truck the other day. He had another vehicle, and somebody took that.
So how long ago did the truck disappear?
His other truck he sold.
Oh, gotcha.
But
The one-
another truck he
Okay.
just got a little bit ago
Okay.
just vanished. Just like,
Did somebody repo it, or
no.
oh,
No, somebody had gifted him the truck.
somebody gifted him the truck?
Yeah. And,
Does he know who came and took it back?
yeah, I don't have no idea.
Indian giver. Is it the person who gifted it to him, you think?
I don't think so. I think that guy went to treatment or something like that.
Okay.
But there was this other dude that had originally stolen the truck from somebody else
Oh, okay.
and ended up in my yard. And I'm going, get this thing out of my yard.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, they parked it in back and they dragged it there. And so
Okay.
John was like working on it.
Oh.
Like another vehicle dragged
Oh, a
it.
different vehicle. Now, is this the same truck that disappeared, or a different vehicle altogether?
They dragged it out of there.
Oh, whoever came and got it dragged it out of there. Because John was working on it. So
Eventually, yeah.
Whoever took it, it wasn't running.
No,
Somebody had to come drag it out.
yeah.
And when did that?
John just
when did that
replaced
happen?
battery. Just a couple weeks ago, it seems.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And we, to this day, we don't know where that one's at.
No.
Maybe we'll find that one over in Hilliard too. So, okay, so you're saying a couple months. So are we thinking the Honda disappeared in 2019, or did it actually make it till 2020 before it disappeared?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like there was snow. Let's try. I know I went walking to get it because I didn't want to leave my van down there at her house.
Oh, you went walking to get it at your daughter's house,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously brought it home. But when did it disappear from your? Oh, I see what you're trying. You're trying to figure out
So-
about the time of the year. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it was shortly after,
Right.
like, because it was like October, November, somewhere around there.
Okay.
I know I didn't do it on her birthday.
Happy birthday! Give us the car. Here's your present. Here's your cake. Give us the car. All right. So the car disappears, and then did you ever see the car again? Ever? I mean, drive by. Did you ever have any idea of where the car ended up?
Mm-mm.
So never heard a thing. Never saw the car again. Do you know if John ever saw the car again?
He never mentioned it.
He never mentioned that he saw the car? Okay.
Mm.
So car disappears, and then did you ever file a stolen report?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And then how come you didn't file a stolen report?
One thing, I didn't really care about the car.
Okay.
I just hoped that if it was Ashley that had it, you know, but I'd never seen it because she's off division.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I just glance off and see her house there. But I just never seen it.
Okay.
So,
Did you ever ask Ashley if she took it back?
we're not talking. We haven't
Oh,
talked
gotcha.
for a long
You don't have
time.
a great relationship?
Mm-mm.
Probably taking her car didn't help.
Yeah, but
But yeah.
that's not only it. My ex-husband, he put quite a number on her.
Right.
Lies and shit.
Right. So I think we talked last Sunday. You and John have been together about 20 some years. You
24.
said 24, and then you've been living there on Joseph for like 11 or 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you guys aren't legally married.
No,
Okay,
we've been engaged for years, but
gotcha. And then so you have Ashley, and she, like you said, she lives over. You said next to the Division.
yeah.
What
she
street
was-
does she live on? Do you know?
Is it Cortland?
Okay. And then you have
'Cause
Stephanie.
Johnny next, yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh.
then Stephanie.
So Stephanie's youngest, Ashley's oldest, Johnny's in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and then and then Ashley, you're Ashley's mom, but John's actually her stepfather.
Yeah.
Not her biological father.
Yeah.
But Stephanie and Johnny are both yours
And John's.
John's child. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
apologize. I just gotta send this guy one quick thing,
Okay.
and I'll be right back. You sure you don't want something to eat?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, it just take me like 2 minutes. I apologize.
Okay. Excuse me.
All right, so Stephanie, and I know we talked earlier, but where's she at right now?
Down on the coastline somewhere in California.
Okay,
Kind of like Central California, I believe.
gotcha. And now, what's her last name?
Eisenman.
Okay, and how about her middle initial?
S. Stephanie Sarah.
Stephanie Sarah. And how about her date of birth?
5/13/02.
1302. Okay, so she's somewhere in California, and I think she does not have a phone number.
Right.
And if you want to get a hold of her, that's through Facebook Messenger. Okay. All right, and then Johnny, what's his name, full name?
John Brooks Eisenman Jr.
John Brooks Eisenman Jr. And what's his date of birth?
8/11/98.
Okay. And he lives there on Joseph with you?
Yes.
Okay. Does he have a phone at all?
Yes, he does.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
He
Not a
just
pro-
got the phone
He just
the
got
other
it.
day.
Okay.
His friend bought it for him.
All right. Okay.
He's going to be moving out shortly.
Oh, is he? You got a
They
good place
have
of
got
his
a
own?
place, but they're working on it.
Oh, him and a girl, or him and
No, him and a friend.
a roommate, or
School.
oh, cool, nice.
James Jason. Nice kid.
All right. So I know Sunday you kind of brought up. You talked to me about some issues that you had. Well, I guess there's some. You had to kind of go save your daughter, Stephanie.
Yeah, from
So tell me
Seattle.
more. Tell me more about that. That kind of piques my curiosity. What was the deal with that? So, how did Stephanie meet this guy?
I believe introduced by a friend of hers. What's his name? Little weasel. He's a little weasel.
I'm guessing that's not its legal name, Little Weasel.
No, I wouldn't be surprised though. There's so many nicknames out there. God, what is his name? It looks like a weasel. Now I got stuck with weasel in my head.
Right.
God,
Yeah, we'll keep going. If you think of it, you think of it.
yeah, it's a friend of his.
So she gets introduced to this guy.
And then Stephanie.
When did she first get introduced to him? Do you
I think it
remember?
was like June or July
Of last year?
2018.
Oh, 2018. Okay. So she gets introduced to this guy. And I'm sorry,
What is his name?
what did you think the guy was that she got introduced to? What's his name?
No, the one that
Yeah.
Andrew.
Andrew. And did you know his last name?
Yeah, it's Sorensen. I thought it was Dexter, and then it comes out to be Sorensen.
Okay.
And he was adopted.
Oh, okay. So you're thinking maybe she met him around June or July of 2018?
Yeah.
Okay. So they meet, they're introduced to Little Weasel. And so are they friends? Do they grow into boyfriend, girlfriend, or what's the deal with that whole
I think
relationship?
it started out as boyfriend, girlfriend, but it was just like, it was so unlike, it was just like a setup type thing.
Right.
And it was like, we didn't trust him from the get-go. And it was because Stephanie was in an accident, and right there on Nevada, and north of where we live. There's a crosswalk over on Nevada.
Mm-hmm.
Central.
Okay.
Nevada and Central. And she was longboarding because she loves longboard. She'd rather longboard than anything.
Right.
And she was going across the street. Her friend Natasha, which is a little, goes first. Stephanie proceeds to go too, and then gets hit by a car.
Okay.
Flies about 17, 20 something feet.
And was this in 2018, 2019?
20 17 maybe.
Okay. Gotcha.
At the end of the year,
Okay.
I think. Because it was a while before it got settled.
Okay.
But the settlement came in 2018.
Okay.
So she came into some money.
Okay.
And God, how much was it? Like 40,000.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, Andrew used her.
Oh.
He went for the money.
Oh,
And we could
okay.
see it right when she got the money.
Right.
And it was just like, because Stephanie's a very pretty girl, but she's very easily manipulated.
Okay.
She used to have seizures really, really bad.
Oh.
And
Was that
she had to have
was
brain
that from
surgery.
the accident or previously?
Previously.
Okay.
She had to have brain surgery.
Oh, okay.
And they took a portion of her brain out so big,
Right.
cut her open, and removed a portion of her brain. Because she had 2 to 20 seizures a night since she was 5.
Right.
But there for a long time it was controlled by medication. She used to have to take medication called carbamazepine.
Okay.
And it was controlled for a long time. And then her age or weight, she ended up gaining a lot of weight. Not really heavy. She looks a lot thinner now.
Right.
But I think with the weight gain and getting older, the medication quit working.
Right.
So she'd have 2 to 20 seizures a night.
Oh, jeez, that sucks.
So when she was 16, which is only a few years ago, she had I can't remember what it's called, but we were going back and forth to Seattle quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
And doing testing, neurological testing, all kinds of testing. And then they finally had her in the hospital for about a good month or 2 at Seattle Children's.
Right.
And removed a portion of her brain.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And once they removed the portion of her brain, did that seem to help with the seizures?
Oh yeah, no more seizures.
No more seizures. Wow.
But she hates me. It's my fault.
Why?
Because she had to have a surgery,
Right.
which her friend convinced Stephanie that if she would have just had CBD, she would no longer have seizures. Well, that's
Right.
not true. The doctor, and I talked to the doctor about this, the specialist, Dr. Ogeman and Dr. Ogeman was the surgeon, and the other doctor, I can't remember his name, it's slipping my mind. But anyway, Steffi used to have a good memory. Now
Uh-huh.
she don't. Now she can't remember shit. And it's my fault. She loses phones, loses her way, everything.
Oh, so
Now it's all my fault.
So sadly, she has some side effects.
Yes. But no more seizures.
Yeah. Well, and that's sad. I mean, unfortunately, she's got to trade one for the other. You know. And I get it. I mean, probably in her mind, she's like, well, unfortunately, the side effects. She probably thinks it's your fault.
And one of the reasons why she wanted to have the surgery was so she could drive, so she'd have no more seizures, because you can't drive with seizures. And so she was paid for traffic safety, but she was waiting to take the test.
Oh, okay.
And it just never came about.
Well, and that would suck. I mean, as a kid, you want to drive so bad.
Oh, I know, right?
I apologize. I am not being rude. I get people that will not leave me alone. Okay, so she's obviously, so thank God the seizures go away.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that is when she got hit by the car.
Right.
And got the money. And then you said, in your mind, you felt like Andrew was just taking advantage of the fact that she had money.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he kind of hooked up with her, or was nice, or whatever. Okay. So they're kind of...
And then they started cleaning out our house.
Oh, that was nice.
It was like stealing shit left and right.
Right.
And it was like, yeah, Stephanie, we bought this for you, but you really shouldn't be. And it was right before she got the money.
Okay.
Because it was like, she knew she was getting it, but there was a certain date, and then she got the money.
Right.
So,
okay.
But it was like, in between there, she needed money.
So at this point, was she still living at home then?
She was like homeless, but
Oh.
she was welcome home.
Gotcha.
But she didn't want to live at home.
So was she, like, staying with this Andrew guy, or were they like hanging
She
on the
ended up
streets?
moving.
Or
She was like on the streets,
okay,
but I think she ended up staying with him for a little while.
okay. And do you know where they stayed at all?
I think he had parents up on South Hill.
Oh, so he might have stayed up there,
Mm-hmm.
or she might stay up there with his parents.
Mhm.
Okay. So they're kind of
I've never
boyfriend. They're
been
kind of
there.
boyfriend girlfriend, and at this point, she's kind of out of your house. I mean, she's still welcome, but she's
Yeah,
not.
but
She's
we
not.
could
She's not
tell.
really living there. Is she going to school at this point? High school still?
She had gotten her GED prior to that.
Okay. So she gets her GED,
Mm-hmm.
and then. So how long were these two together? I mean, from like 2018 up until I guess what
Just a
happened
few months,
over.
and then she disappeared, and
So
then
they were
she
only
ended up
together
in
for a few
Seattle.
months in 2018, and then she disappeared in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
and then you didn't hear from her again till.
2018.
Oh, and I thought Seattle was last year. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, that was back in 2018.
Oh, so back in 2018 is when
I'm pretty sure.
this whole Seattle thing happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look. I thought it was last year, but I could be wrong. Because I found a call, because you told me before that you guys ended up at the hospital. But I could be wrong. Maybe I looked at it wrong. You don't think it was last year?
No.
Okay. And I probably looked
Could
at
be
it
wrong.
wrong.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Things were really best up around that point too.
Okay.
When John had lost his job and stuff, and then he left
Okay.
and was gone for like a week or two.
Okay. John was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at some point, we're not really sure on the date. You tell me about the whole Seattle thing. What happens with that? How does that start?
So she moved in with Andrew,
Okay.
and then what happened? We got a weird phone call from Andrew wondering where Steffi was. And then it was like, this is just wrong. This is not right. What's going on? They showed up at the house. And then, or he showed up, or earlier that day they were at the house. Trying to think. Maybe it was 20,
I'm pretty sure it said
2019.
2019, you think? Okay.
It was in 2019.
Okay.
Because I remember, so they met, I
Oh,
think,
no.
in 2018.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I was
Let's see, 2018.
really sick there for a year or so.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, so at what point do you find out she's in Seattle?
I got a phone call from her when I was driving.
Okay.
So I was still driving Lyft at the time.
Okay.
And that was in 2019.
Okay.
So she had to disappear in 2019. And anyway, it was like, Steffi, are you okay? And she goes, I need you to come get me now.
Okay.
And I said, can I call you back in about 5 minutes? I got somebody in the car with me, a passenger.
Okay.
And can I give you a call back as soon as I can?
Right.
At the time, I didn't know what was really going on. I just knew that she was in Seattle.
Okay.
Or-
Did you even know she was moving to Seattle?
No.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No. I had not even known, I actually did not know she was in Seattle. I knew that she was, I didn't know where she was.
Gotcha.
That's basically what it was.
Gotcha.
We were worried about her.
Right.
Because that weasel, I still can't remember his name.
Okay.
Anyway, I had kind of alerted something was going on with Stephanie
Okay.
and Andrew. And anyway, she was pissed because I couldn't just drop what I was doing and talk to her.
Okay.
And she didn't sound right. And she goes, what did she say when I said, I'll call you back in 5 minutes? I can't, I won't be here. Or something like that.
Right.
And she hung up.
Okay.
And it was like, I was like terrified then. It was like, I don't know what happened. And then we didn't hear anything till later that next night. Got another phone call from Stephanie. And I was sleeping. It was like 2 3 o'clock in the morning or so.
Right.
And she asked John, because John answered the phone,
Right.
if he can come get her. And we said, yes, where are you?
Thinking she's probably in Spokane.
No, we knew she was in
Oh,
Seattle at
okay.
this point. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And actually she called me because I called back the number
Right.
after I dropped that person off and found out she was in like Tequila
Oh, okay.
at a burger joint, some like In-N-Out burger,
Right.
and I think that's the name of it. And they said nope, she had left, and so we reported her as missing.
Oh, okay. Did you actually file a report, a police report?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a police report.
Okay.
That would find your date.
Yeah, that would give me my date. Yeah, exactly.
So seriously, my dates are really
How
bad.
old was she at that time? What do you think? Was she 18 yet, or?
She was 18,
Okay.
and now she's 19. So it was last year.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the report said 2020.
Really?
But like I said, I can check. It's not a big deal. But anyway,
It is a big deal. I'm losing my mind.
That's okay. So John gets on the phone. She
In
wants
2020,
to,
huh?
she wants to get picked up.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then I think I talked to her.
Okay. What did
I
she tell
woke
you
up.
about what was going on?
No, he talked to her.
Okay.
And found out where she was.
Okay.
And then found out she was safe because we didn't know what was going on.
Right.
And that somebody could, sit with her or she's okay. And then, because we still didn't know what was going on.
Right.
And so I just knew that she was abandoned there.
Okay.
That's all I knew, is that Andrew abandoned her there.
Oh, so the Andrew that you knew is the same one that apparently abandoned her there.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And it's nobody that I would have known. She
Right.
brought him there to the house.
Gotcha.
So I would not. No.
So you had
She was
previously
there
met Andrew
because of her.
because she brought him to the house.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shady bastard.
Okay.
I mean, anybody that he brought over, and I'm going, don't be bringing people to my house.
Right.
He goes, well, this is my brother. It's like, or cousin. It's like, and how many cousins do you have?
So now, who brought Andrew to your house? This little
First Stephanie.
First Stephanie. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Which that was fine.
Right.
But then he started bringing people over, and it's like,
Oh, Andrew started bringing people
Yeah.
over. Okay, now I'm on
It's
the same
like,
page.
no.
And you didn't like that.
no.
Okay.
No, and especially calling people brother and bro
So-
and cuz when they're not even related to them.
So these people he brought over, when you say they're shady, like, were you concerned they were criminals, gang members?
I was
Did you know?
just
Just the fact that
concerned
they
they
were
were gonna
strangers?
come and rip us off,
Okay. Okay.
So
So let's see, she's over in Seattle and she tells you that she wants a ride or get picked up,
mhm.
and then
So John
she
and I
says she's
take
safe.
off
Okay, so like, do you guys take off the next morning or that night or
That night.
Oh, really? So you guys
That morning.
boom? Or do you sleep anymore, or just get up
get up, go.
and go?
Mhm.
So the two of you drive to
Seattle.
Kent, Seattle, Tacoma, or do you remember?
Downtown Seattle.
Okay, so you get there, and where is she at?
Or right outside Seattle.
Okay.
There's this hotel, and I think it's an abandoned hotel, and then there's a big, like, apartment complex.
Okay.
John would know more, he drove.
Okay.
And,
Just the two of you went?
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we see her, or they're calling us back, or she's calling us, making sure that we're on our way.
Okay.
And yeah, we're almost there,
Right.
because we stopped over, I don't know, one of the towns on the way, like at Starbucks, and got a muffin because I need some coffee. I was about ready to fall back out.
Right.
And I think I drove, so got some coffee and like a muffin or something. And so Starbucks had just opened. Anyway, start driving in, and she tells us exactly where she's at, so pull on in, and I guess some homeless dude actually was helping her.
Oh, okay.
So somebody that didn't know her previously.
Right.
So, and she's beat up, and it was not good.
Right. Right.
Mm-mm.
So you guys get there. Was Andrew there when you got there?
No.
Okay. So you guys get there, and what does she tell you happened, or why?
She was pretty vague,
Okay.
but at the same time she's really angry.
Right.
But we didn't know exactly what happened. All I really knew is that her and Andrew got into a fight.
Okay.
And this is all she was letting me know.
Right.
And that he left her in Seattle.
Okay.
But come find out when I'm on my way home, because we went to lunch like at
Right.
Denny's or something,
Right.
or early breakfast, and then we went shopping. She needed some new clothes, so I stopped at like a Goodwill over there, going out of town.
Right.
In one of the little towns right there.
Right.
Not Tukwila, but
Issaquah.
Maybe Issaquah.
Right.
Yeah. So went there and like seen a secondhand store. Oh yeah, or what was it? I don't know if it was Goodwill, but Value Village or
Right.
something like that. And so stopped there because you can get some really good shit.
Right.
I resell clothing. So stopped there, got her a few outfits, and then she was just acting really weird. But got her a few outfits, and then we started getting back in the vehicle, and we were leaving. And then John went out right away. He was really tired.
Okay.
And then on the way back, she starts telling me, I said, so what's been going on with you? What's happened? And then she tells me that she was abandoned by, or sold for drugs for $1,000 from Andrew to somebody in sex trafficking.
So Andrew sold her for $1,000 and for some drugs. And basically, did it sound like she actually, did she get stuck having to sadly have sex with guys, or was she able to, so that she wasn't able to escape until she actually ended up having sex with some Johns?
Mm-hmm. She was locked in a room.
Okay.
And several had, their way with her, is what she said.
Okay. That's horrible. So how long had this been going on with her, did she say?
She says she was gone for 2 weeks. It didn't seem like 2 weeks to me, though.
Okay.
It only seemed like a few days.
So did she say how long how long a period was she sold and having to engage in these?
It was like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. So 2 weeks she was basically forced into do things that she did not want to do.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like there was a guy that, I don't know how it's ended up with, or what's going on with it, but I guess there was a guy that knew John, her dad. Because
Okay.
John used to be in a clean and sober bike club.
Okay.
And so this guy used to be a hangaround.
Okay.
And, not in the club,
Right.
but like just went to the runs and stuff, and was like a friend of somebody that was in the club, but
Okay.
not John.
Right.
He just happened to know John from there.
Right.
And so this guy, Creep, was part of the sex trafficking. So,
Nice.
and he recognized Stephanie,
Okay.
I guess,
Okay.
from John.
Okay.
So for some reason, he had his eye out on our family or something. I don't know. A sicko.
Right.
And Steffi was really young at the time when
Right.
we were going to the Clean Sober Bright Club.
Right.
And so it's like, surprised you even remember her, nobody else. But I don't know, something about him. But he, I guess, let Stephanie go, or
Oh.
somehow helped her.
Oh, escape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because he knew John.
Probably.
Okay. And I'm sorry.
We haven't talked to him.
What club was John in? Clean and
Unchained.
Sober? Unchained?
Mm-hmm. Clean Sober.
Clean.
Orange and black.
Oh, that's their colors?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it's
Unchained.
called Unchained?
Yeah.
Clean and Sober, or just Unchained?
Unchained.
Okay.
But it's a Clean and Sober Bright Club.
Okay.
And this guy, because John was checking around, because she said he was in the bike club, and we're going, no, it doesn't sound like anybody that,
Gotcha.
And then he goes, I wonder if it's this guy. And then showed me a picture, and I went and showed Stephanie, and it was him.
Okay. So he
And
helped.
he was just happened to be in a
He actually
picture,
helped her then.
supposedly.
Okay. And did
I didn't
Stephanie?
even get that information. John got it from her.
Oh, from Stephanie.
Mhm.
Okay.
She didn't like to talk about it.
Well, understandably so.
Mhm.
So I can't imagine you were very happy at that point,
Yeah,
as far as what Andrew had done, right?
right,
Okay. I can't imagine John was real happy,
right.
being it was his daughter.
Yeah,
I don't blame
I
him.
immediately took her to Sacred Heart.
Oh, so you guys drive back, do you drive, get off the highway and go right to Sacred Heart? Do you go home?
We were going home
Okay.
until I found out what happened.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then it's like, holy shit,
Okay.
she needs help.
Okay.
She's been through rape,
Right.
you name it.
So you
So-
drive, boom, we're going to the hospital.
I woke up John right after she told me.
Okay.
I go, John, wake up. You don't believe what's going on.
Oh, okay. So then you guys take her to the hospital to basically make sure she's okay, as far as, sadly, part of it was to get a sexual assault kit?
Yes.
To make sure she's, yeah, okay. So you guys go to Sacred Heart, and at this point, because it sounds like part of what she told you, John was sleeping,
Yeah.
and then you ended up telling John exactly what she had told you about what had happened. Okay. Okay.
And what Steffi would tell, which was hardly anything.
Okay.
She was like telling me more than she was letting out. But she was very angry, and you can imagine.
Oh, I can imagine how bad that would be for her. So you guys take her to Sacred Heart, and do they do a sexual assault kit? And then do police come up there
Yeah.
and talk to you at all?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh.
The police didn't come until after, because it was during the pandemic.
Okay.
Come to think,
Gotcha.
I think it was because I remember that some reason we had to leave.
Oh, okay. You probably couldn't be in the room with her.
Maybe it was, I can't remember.
Okay. Did officers come up, do you remember? Or did they come later?
After we'd left.
After, okay.
So
Did
I
you
don't
ever
know
talk
what
to
was
officers
said.
here about what happened? No? Did you guys ever file a report, like through Seattle or anything?
Just when she was missing.
Oh, so when you filed a report, did you call Spokane police or did you call Seattle? Do you remember?
I think I called both, but mainly through Seattle.
Or that you filed a report? Okay.
That she was missing.
So obviously
And I let them know that she was found.
she ended up calling you before Seattle found her.
Seattle, when they found her, they let her go, which is really weird.
So Seattle found her and let her go?
Yeah. Told her to get out of there or something. I don't know exactly what happened. She was up and down, and it was really hard to make sense out of her.
Right.
I still don't know exactly what happened with her.
Right.
I don't want to ask her too much and afraid she's going to have a breakdown. She totally went off on us at our house.
Right. Okay.
She chased me with a machete.
So did you guys ever track Andrew down or talk with Andrew or find him or hear what happened to him or anything?
No, I had tried to call,
Okay.
and Andrew answered,
Oh.
and then he shut off the phone.
Convenient. Like, so after you take her to the hospital, did you call him like that day or the next day, or do you remember?
It was actually before, is when I found out she was kind of missing.
Okay.
And so I hadn't actually even talked to him since she had got back,
Oh, okay. So you tried calling him
when she was missing.
when she was initially missing.
Yeah, and
He answered the phone.
Yeah, and then
And then he-
like turned the phone off.
Do you even have a chance?
Totally
Do you even have a
disconnected
chance
the
to
phone.
talk to him and ask him where your daughter was?
I was saying, hey Andrew, this is Brenda, Steffi's mom.
Right.
Click,
Oh, nice.
and disconnected the phone.
So how long had you deemed her missing before you actually got the call from her from Seattle? I mean,
A
how
few
long?
days.
A few days. And how did you know she was missing? Because she wasn't living at your house, right?
I think it was because I might have, sometimes I had access to her Facebook for
Right.
Messenger,
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
and she wasn't answering.
She wasn't answering anybody, and that's when you went. And that was, you thought, like
And then I got a hold of her weasel friend.
a weasel friend. And you thought that was a few days before.
What is his name? It's important. Oh, what is his name? Just get this weasel picture of me. He's a little shit.
That's okay.
Anyway.
So
remember.
she was kind of missing a few days before all of a sudden you get this call from her in the middle of the night saying,
What? I thought during the day.
During the day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And you couldn't talk at the time because you were doing your Uber Lyft.
I just felt it was like, I knew it was something important, but I didn't think she was going to hang up on me.
Right.
I didn't know it was going to be, detrimental.
Right. And then she called you later that night.
Yeah.
And then you guys instantly go to Seattle. You snag her. And then do you literally just do a turnaround, snag her, feed her, close, back? Do you even spend the night over there?
Oh, no.
Just boom.
We were coming home.
Turn and burn. And then on the way home, John goes to sleep, and then she kind of opens up to you about the horrific things that she had been through, basically being sold into prostitution and having to have sex with strange men for about a 2-week period. Okay. And she told you that Andrew was obviously the one that sold her into this. And obviously you guys get to say goodbye.
And then he had went and forced her to buy a car.
Okay.
And that he had the car.
Okay.
And then something happened to the car. Somebody took it from him.
Oh, okay.
And they were doing this, shystery things and that, and he was forcing her to do all this stuff. And from what I hear, it's kind of like grooming.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Where he was taking advantage of kind of her being naive about the ways of the world. Grooming her to... Andrew was? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like he is part of the sex trafficking ring.
Okay.
And somebody named Mr. Jones or something like that.
Okay.
And a dragon.
Okay. And is this all stuff you got from Stephanie? Okay.
And this kid, this
Little Weasel. Now, Little Weasel, he's a friend of Stephanie's? So did you get it from Little Weasel because Stephanie just kind of opened up to him, or did he have knowledge of it, or what's the deal with that?
Well, he knew Andrew.
Okay. So was he Andrew's friend, or was he Stephanie's friend?
He met Andrew through... Stephanie met Andrew through him. Through Weasel.
Okay, so was Weasel initially your daughter's friend, or was it Andrew's friend?
Weasel was initially Stephanie's friend.
Okay. So Stephanie met Andrew through Little Weasel. And that's how she met him. Okay.
I don't remember this
And then Little Weasel later, Stephanie kind of opened up and told him some of what had happened to her.
Right.
Okay. So after Stephanie gets back, does she move back into your house for a while?
Yes.
Okay. Does Andrew try to ever contact her again that you're aware of?
No.
Does he try to come see her?
I think she was trying to contact him. He wasn't following up with it.
Why would she want to contact him?
Like I said, he had pretty much brainwashed her with the, what did I say? Not...
Grooming?
Grooming, yes.
Okay.
Pretty much got her to where she hated me.
Gotcha.
I mean, shortly after she was home, she came after me with a machete. And then she denies it.
I think I read that report. I think I might have read that report where she was chasing you guys around, threatening to kill you. And I think the report said threatening to kill Andrew. But I can't remember. I don't know. Andrew wasn't there. It just sounded like she had made the statement or something. I could have read the report wrong.
Well, she was pretty messed up, so she could have been saying anything.
So, and this is a horrible question to ask, and I'm not trying to be rude, but did she end up having, unfortunately, any sexually transmitted diseases or anything like that? She was healthy?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. So at this point...
And she really surprised me, because I read like this notebook, and she ended up going... like to this safe house, not safe house, but there was a safe house that she went to down in California.
Okay.
But she went to this, like, it's a place off of an Indian name, Kalispell, like a holding unit, not holding, but like a treatment center type thing. Kalispell treatment, is that what it is?
I think I've heard of something like that.
She went there, and they did some therapy and stuff with her.
And this was after Seattle?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was after Sacred Heart.
Gotcha.
Because Sacred Heart only kept her for a couple days.
Okay.
And then she wanted to be released, and they talked her into going there.
Oh, okay.
And she wrote this, like, poems and stuff, and it was like, which really surprised me, because I'm not very poetic, nor a drawer or anything like that. Steffi's all that.
and she wrote some poetry, and it was more like forgiving, forgetting, and going on and helping others
Right.
through what she's been through,
Gotcha.
type thing.
Gotcha.
Not any anger or retaliation or anything.
Okay. So I mean, like I said, I can't imagine what you went through as a parent. Trying to grasp and deal with what happened to your daughter. I mean, I have children, and I can't imagine what that had to be like for you. I mean,
It hurt.
it had to have been horrible.
Well, it just hurt really
Right.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and being a father with a daughter, as a father, I can't imagine what John felt too, having to deal with that.
Well,
As a parent,
she's definitely a strong girl.
because the sad thing is, I mean, most of us know that little girls can sometimes wrap their daddies around their fingers, and there's always a special place in a dad's heart for his daughters. So, yep, that couldn't have been fun. I mean, like I said, it had to have been horrible. So,
We know how strong Stephanie is, and thank
Right.
God.
right,
And we, have higher power and
right,
so turn
right,
it over.
right. So she stays with you guys for how long? About before,
Before she took off to California.
right? And how long
And that was
was
a surprise.
Like, how long was she at your house before she decided that California was her calling?
Well, actually, she only stayed there for a short while because then she ended up moving into another place.
Okay.
But she was there for a few months.
Okay. At your house.
And then she came back.
Okay.
So, and then took off again.
Okay.
But it was, like I said, it was hell.
Right.
She kind of lost it really bad.
And I'm guessing.
Ruining my shit
Would
and
I have,
all kinds of
would I
stuff.
have to guess that? And I could be wrong. And if I am, correct me. Do you think part of the reason she lost it was her experiences in Seattle?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you kind of blame part of that on what happened as far as her.
Well, I just understand more. I mean, it's like when she went off, oh my God. She
Right.
broke the window in the bedroom. She tore apart furniture. She was ripping shreds, drawers. She was throwing bottles at me, and
Right.
it was just like, I just kind of like yelled at John because he was going in there to attack her,
Right.
to stop her. And it was like, I thought he was going to hurt her. And it's like, no, stop. Leave her alone. Just let her go. Let her do what she's got to do.
Right.
Because she just had to get it out. She was angry.
Right. Well, and I can only imagine. I mean, obviously, it sounds like you guys did get her some help through that Kalispell place. Tried, but
I didn't even think
Sometimes
the Kalispell was the right place
sometimes
for
it's
her.
it's a long process to get people back to a semi.
See, she ended up being in a place down in California.
Oh, okay.
That was better.
Another
It was
mental health place.
4-6 trafficking.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I wanted her initially to go into, but Spokane don't have it.
Gotcha.
They just started one up, I guess, but you have to commit like 6 months to a year or something like that to stay there.
Right.
Which, you don't tell a kid that, you know.
To them, that seems like the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly. So, but she found a place down there, and it was unfortunately, she ended up getting raped a couple times.
Down there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I tell you, Steffi doesn't have all the, what do you call it? She doesn't have all the sense.
Right.
You know, I mean, she's taken easily advantage of. She loses shit. She loses direction.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that's a lot to do with her brain surgery, I think.
Right.
Common sense. She just don't have it.
Gotcha.
She's a sweet girl. She used to get really, really good grades in school. That was
Right.
prior to the seizures coming back and forth, though.
Okay.
But, you know, that wears them out.
No, I
2
know.
to 10 a night, or 2 to 20, something like that. It was a lot. My daughter counted 14 one night.
Oh,
My
God.
daughter Ashley, when she stayed the night there.
Out of curiosity, I know this probably isn't the best picture, but and I don't. This may not even be. Is that your daughter or not?
Mm.
Does that look familiar at all?
No.
Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
that is Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's not your daughter.
Mm-mm.
Okay, gotcha. I just looked at his Facebook and saw that. I didn't know if that was your daughter or not. So.
No, he was sleeping. That's one reason that I knew that he was full of shit. Is that he was sleeping around on Stephanie one night. We got a call from Andrew saying, "Is Stephanie there?" And then it was like he had previously borrowed the phone from John.
Okay.
Borrowed John's phone.
Okay.
So he left his Facebook open.
Oh, gotcha.
So I got to go on Andrew's
You got to
Facebook.
go on his Facebook.
Who, what, son of a bitch, reading all this shit.
Right.
And it was just like, no, I knew that he was a piece of shit.
Right.
And it was like, no. It was right after that, it was just like, they disappeared.
Gotcha.
Boom, gone.
Gone. The two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you ever know what happened to the car that she basically bought for him?
No, as far as I know, another girl, Amelia, I think
Okay.
her name is, ended up with it. I don't know where it went from her.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I met her and she didn't have the car.
Okay.
So, and like I said, there were a few people that I heard were after Andrew.
Oh, for what?
Several things. I mean, he was a piece of shit.
Right.
He was hanging around with Dragon
Okay.
and hanging around with this Mr. Jones.
Do we know their real names besides?
I
three?
don't.
Okay.
John might.
Okay.
This Mr. Jones supposedly, I don't know if he's looked up by kids, but I was told that he used to be a cop.
Okay.
So I have no idea.
Okay. So you thought he had made these people unhappy? Andrew had.
I think so.
Mr. Johns or Dragon? Do you know why?
Mr. Jones.
Yeah, Mr. Jones. Do you know
Uh-huh.
why he pissed them off or what the deal was?
I have no idea.
Okay. Was this before?
But I mean, he sold my daughter for $1,000.
Right.
You know. So what else is he doing?
Right.
And he ended up with all these different chicks. One night, when Stephanie was over at some friend's house, he was with like 10 to 20 different chicks.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, having sex with all of them. It was just like,
Wow.
sick motherfucker.
Sounds like it. So, when did your daughter go to California about? Any idea? Was it this year, last year? Do you remember?
This last year.
Okay. And then when you heard that people were unhappy with Andrew, was that before they went to Seattle, after, or do you know?
After.
After. So you just heard this
Mm-hmm.
after your daughter came back that there were people unhappy with him?
Yeah, she had mentioned that that people were possibly looking for him because they were looking for him while they were together.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were doing some shystery stuff
Oh, both
together, like,
both him and Stephanie.
yeah.
Okay.
He was forcing her to do certain things.
Right. So do you know when they went to Seattle, did anybody go with them that you were aware of, or they just the two of them?
Yes.
There were other people that went with them?
Yeah, another guy,
Okay.
and his name, oh shit, he's probably on Andrew's Facebook page.
Gotcha.
I can't remember what his name is. I've never met him personally.
Okay. So there were more. There was
A guy and a girl.
Stephanie, Andrew, and another guy and a girl.
Mhm.
So four of them went over, from what you understand.
And it was not supposed to be anything
Right.
other than taking a trip and going to get some dope.
Okay. So that's the original intent was go grab some dope.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Otherwise, Stephanie wouldn't have left.
and then it turned into something much, much different.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
For some
ever hear-
reason they
did
had
you-
to go.
did
They were
you-
going to Tri-Cities.
Did the other girl get brought into the prostitution thing, or did you hear
No, and I think that was one of his ex-girlfriends.
one of Andrew's ex-girlfriends?
Mhm.
But you don't think she got drug into performing sexual acts?
Nope.
Just your daughter. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and they forced her to go through all this money, and he had control of her account,
Okay.
all kinds of stuff he was stealing from her.
Gotcha. Okay.
He had her so high on drugs.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
What was he feeding her?
he was feeding her mushrooms, acid, making her shoot up.
Okay. When you met this Andrew, I mean, so he would have been, what, 18, 19?
I think it was like 19 or 20.
I mean, was he a normal kid? Did he have issues did he have mental health issues, or did he appear normal? Or, I mean, what was your kind of sense of who he was? I mean, it sounds like you didn't like
gangster.
Wanted to be a gangster. Did he like tell you he identified with a gang?
Mm-mm.
Then when you say he wanted to be a gangster, what did he do to try to be a gangster?
Just the way he dressed.
Okay. How did he dress?
Well, like there was a picture there that you showed me.
Okay.
Type of thing where he's looking at himself in the mirror or something.
Okay.
Kind of that way. Like, want to be bad boy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did he try like talking tough, or did you
A couple times, and then it's like, whoa, back off.
Right.
I told him that. It's like, I don't know who the hell you think you are, but do not talk to me like that in my home.
Right. So when John first met the dude, or did John ever meet him initially?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What did John think of him?
They got along.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I can see right through him now.
All right. You, as a mother, you kind of went, "This is not the right person for my daughter."
Well, he acted like a player.
Gotcha.
And it was just too coincidental. And he's telling her what to do, and they just met, and telling her, I want to buy this car, and getting her to promise him to buy a car, and it was just like, you little weasel, you just met her, haven't even been together for a week, and you're getting her to buy you a car.
So I'm guessing you didn't have control over this $40,000.
Oh God, no, and I didn't want it. I wanted it for her to go to school.
I know, but sometimes, unfortunately, as a parent.
But then they turned around and acted like we wanted the money.
Gotcha.
And that was part of the grooming, is to turn her against us.
Turning her against you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we didn't want her, buddy.
Gotcha.
Didn't get a dime from her.
Okay, so out of curiosity, and I'm just asking, why didn't, after this happened, the whole Seattle thing, and you and your husband found out what happened to your daughter, did anybody think to file charges against Andrew?
When I got her admitted to the hospital,
okay,
we had talked to the admitting,
okay,
and told them what was going on.
Okay.
As far as I know, police officers came, questioned Stephanie, and that was the last we heard.
Oh, okay. So you thought
then it was on Stephanie. It was Stephanie's deal.
Did you, after that, push for it, or did you just kind of let it go? You figured it was Stephanie's deal?
Yeah, and we tried to push it.
Okay.
And you can't tell her that she's going to do something.
No.
Steffi is
kind of a little headstrong?
Very headstrong.
Gotcha. So you weren't going to make her press charges if she didn't want it?
There's no making my daughter do anything.
Gotcha.
She's 18.
Yeah, true. Very,
I couldn't make her do her freaking homework. A teacher said, oh no, you don't have to do homework after 5th grade.
Right.
It's like, my ass. Who tells a child that? You have to do homework.
That's stupid.
It is, isn't it? Miss Walker.
Nice.
Don't have your kid taught by her.
Where'd she go to school at? Grade school?
Lidgerwood. And then Gary, and then Rogers, and then the adult. See that kid that keeps up, Benjamin. Yeah.
Okay.
That's Weasel.
That's Weasel?
Yeah, that's Weasel.
You know his last name?
I will. Give me a moment.
Okay. You're getting there. It's amazing sometimes how the brain the file pops in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you kind of encouraged or asked Stephanie about pressing charges, but at that point she just wasn't really interested.
Said wanted to let it go.
Okay, all right.
And it was like, Stephanie, he sold you.
Yeah.
And I just tried to convince her, but no convinced her.
Did did John try to convince her to press charges?
You could say husband. We've been together for 4 years.
Okay.
I'm engaged to him.
Right.
Even though I should have broke up with him a long time ago. No, I'm kidding.
Did he push her to try to get her to pursue charges?
Basically, you can't tell he'll tell you himself. You can't tell Steph you do anything.
Right.
She's got a very headstrong.
Gotcha.
Whether she's wrong or right, she's headstrong.
Gotcha. I completely understand.
And it's just like we're there to support her.
Right.
I kind of learned that with my older daughter.
Right.
Because I didn't raise her.
Gotcha.
I was with her until she was like 5 years old. I raised her, and then her dad stole her from me.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a sudden I have a teenager, and it's like really hard to be all of a sudden dropped in this teenager's life.
To be the parent.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Gotcha.
8 years she was gone.
So I can imagine, Brenda, you got to be sitting here wondering probably why you're sitting down here in a police interview room. I mean, I would think I'd be wondering that, right?
No, I've been wondering, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, what I
Something
can...
to do with the car.
Yes. It has to do with the car.
I'm wondering,
okay?
did it hit somebody, hit and run or something?
So let me tell you something, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, okay? Because I've been doing this for 36 years, and I learned a long time ago, you know, I tell people the truth, I respect them. I understand that we're all human beings, we all make mistakes, things happen. A lot of times people do things for certain reasons that at the time they believe are very valid, and sometimes I agree with them. But you know, I'm not here to bullshit you. I'm just here to get the truth about what I'm investigating. Okay? Mm-hmm. What I can tell you is, so we found your car, right? Because I told you that. In fact, we found it the 22nd of October, which would have been Friday in the early morning hours.
Okay, because you guys showed up on Friday because I was.
And then I showed up Friday to talk to you, but you weren't home.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to John.
I was down at the Queen Cafe.
Yeah, and then I talked to John. He said you were out for a walk, is what he told me.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
Well, he didn't know I went there.
Yeah. And then I left, and then obviously...
I didn't know I was going to go there either. I just walked
Right.
in there, and it's like, oh, this place clean sober? Okay.
Yeah. And then I obviously came back Sunday and talked to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, the investigation, I have this notebook, and then I have 2 more. Okay, so this is more than just finding a car. Okay? So I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is not, because you can imagine, the police department finding a car, huh?
This is death, homicide?
Yeah. So, tell me about, remember when we talked on Sunday, you told me that you had heard that Andrew was missing, right? How did you find out that Andrew was missing?
Stephanie.
Okay, what did Stephanie tell you?
That Andrew's cousin called, I think, asking if she'd heard from Andrew.
Okay.
Saying that he was missing.
Okay. Do you know when Stephanie told you this, that she'd heard
It
that he
was
was missing?
right away. I think the day that she found out.
Oh, and like would it have been like last year, this year? Do you remember?
It was after she got out of the hospital.
Oh, so shortly after she got out of Sacred Heart, all of a sudden Andrew was missing. So within a very short period of time from hospital, Steffi's there, you said about 4 days, I thought you said maybe? 3 or 4 days?
Yeah, and then she ended up at Kalispell for probably about a week.
Okay, so would it have been after Kalispell or after Sacred Heart, you think, when you found out that Andrew was missing?
Oh, it was a little while after that.
A little while after Kalispell or the hospital?
Both.
Both,
It was
okay.
hospital first, then Kalispell.
Gotcha.
And then home.
Okay, and like days, weeks?
Probably weeks.
Huh?
Weeks, probably.
So a couple weeks or 3 weeks after she gets out of Kalispell, then all of a sudden she tells you that she's heard that Andrew is missing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it was fairly quickly after the whole Seattle incident where Andrew turns up missing.
Yeah, and at first it was, I heard something about he was going to somewhere over there by Seattle.
Okay.
That he had ended up moving over there.
That Andrew had.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what was all being said.
Okay. And you said it was his cousin that called Stephanie? You thought?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know
so.
the cousin's name at all?
Yeah, and in weird kind of things, Stephanie ended up dating him.
Okay. What's his name? No biggie. I mean, if you think about it, you think about it.
I'll think about it.
So the cousin calls Steph and says
That was just not too long ago.
Andrew's missing, and this would have been a couple weeks.
I think it was him.
Okay.
Somebody that knew him.
Okay. The new Andrew
Yeah, and
called and
Stephanie
said,
together.
"Hey, Andrew's missing."
Yeah, I think the mother wanted whoever to call Stephanie
The mother
of Andrew.
of Andrew. Okay. So sounds like Andrew's mom. I might guess an adopted mom here, because he's adopted,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and
So
I guess the
Andrew's
mother.
Andrew's adopted mom called somebody, and they called Stephanie and said, "Hey, Andrew's adopted mom would like a call from you."
or would like to know information.
Okay.
When's the last time you seen
About where
Andrew?
Andrew would be. Okay, gotcha. Did you ever hear what happened with that whole thing as far as...
No, last time I knew he was still missing.
Oh, okay. 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 So, you have to understand as a police officer, okay, when we typically talk to somebody in an interview, we usually, I don't know, you ever watch cop shows?
Oh, I love them.
Okay, so have you ever watched like First
Law and Order?
48?
No, that one I have
So
not.
First 48 is a show about homicide detectives.
Is it like
where they
a
follow homicide detectives?
live?
Yes, where they
Okay.
actually follow homicide
I've
detectives.
seen a little bit of it.
Yeah, I mean it's a good show. I watch it. I enjoy
You
it.
do.
So I'm sure you watch cop shows. Typically, when you're talking to somebody in an interview room, I know a lot of
I mean,
answers.
it's like a two-way mirror here.
No, I know that's fake. What I always love in cop shows, you know what I love, is when it's a dark room and there's like a swinging pendulum light, and they like sit in the like low light, and it's like, oh, that's stupid. And the window too is the best too, like a two-way mirror.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was hoping for.
I'm sorry, we don't have a two-way mirror, and I can turn the lights off.
Camera.
I can turn the lights off if we want to go low light. But.
Nah.
So typically, before we bring somebody in the interview room, we know a lot of answers to the questions that we ask. So we're looking when we ask people questions to see, okay, are they telling the truth about the information that they're giving us? Because I already know the answers to a lot of questions. Okay, because I got called out the night we
Are
found.
you trying to trick me?
No, I'm not. I will never trick you. I will promise you that. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yep. I'm not here to trick you.
Okay.
Okay? I got called out the early morning hours of the 22nd of October. Reference your car being found over in Hilliard.
Okay.
Okay? So your car was parked on the side of the street and it had been abandoned there.
Okay.
Okay?
And where did you say that was?
Over in Hilliard.
You said by some park.
Yeah, there's a park over there in the area of Everett in Nevada. I'm not Nevada, I'm sorry, Everett in Napa. There's a park over there, Rochester Heights Park. It's a small little park over there. So anyway, your car was over there, okay? So, you know, somebody called it in abandoned, okay? So obviously the plates on the car, they come back to you, okay? So officers get there and they end up looking inside the vehicle, okay? So what do you think we found in the vehicle?
I have no idea.
Okay. See this? Remember what you read? What do you think we found in the vehicle?
Was there weapons or something?
No. Homicide, right?
Okay.
What do you think we found in the vehicle?
I don't know.
Well, if I'm a homicide investigator, what do homicide investigators do?
The only thing I could think of was there a weapon or something that was used? You said you found something in the vehicle.
I don't investigate weapons. What do homicide investigators do? What do we investigate?
Murders.
Murders. You just said the $100 question. So what do you think I found in your vehicle? A body.
Really?
Yep. And you know what? I know from my investigation that you know that. Okay, so let me tell you, Brenda, this ain't my first rodeo. I've been doing this 36 years, and I know that you exactly know everything about this thing. Okay? Now, what I want you to do, Brenda, is don't dig yourself into a hole. Okay? Because you don't want to go down that road. Because you don't want to get yourself caught up in something that at this point, right now, in this avenue, you have a chance to maybe kind of get off on a side road and help yourself. If you stay on the main road, you could be in a lot of trouble. Okay, I'm trying to give you an opportunity here we need to talk about everything that happened involving this.
Did you want me to get an attorney? Am I being accused of murdering?
No, at this point, I'm not accusing you of murder.
Because I didn't know there was a body in that car.
Okay, but let me tell you this. Who do you think that body was in that car, if you had to guess?
Considering that somebody's missing, possibly Andrew.
Okay. Okay. And Brenda, I've developed information.
I hope that was not the case.
Okay. We've developed information. I know for a fact that John was involved. Okay, I know that for a fact. So, like I said, I'm just looking for you to be honest with me. Okay, I'm not sitting here accusing you of murder, but what I am saying is you need to be completely honest with me about what happened, because you have knowledge you reference this incident. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I know for a fact that you have knowledge. So what I need you to do is you need to sit here and we need to talk, and you need to tell me the knowledge that you have reference what occurred. That's what I need from you. John did it. I know that. Okay. Your boyfriend is going to be arrested shortly. So this is a time for you to be honest with me about what happened, because I know you have knowledge. Right? You know what happened. Okay, I'm not accusing you of murdering him, but Brenda, it's time to be honest with me.
You're accusing John of murdering him?
Yes.
And what knowledge do you have of that?
Okay, I'm not going to give you all what I have. Okay.
You want me to give you information, but you won't tell me anything?
Well, because you have to understand. The problem is, this is the problem. If I sit here and tell you what I know, right, then, like I told you before, the reason I ask questions is to just verify that what you tell me is either you're telling me the truth or you're not. If I sit here and tell you all the information I have about what I know and why I know it, then if I ask you a question, you already know everything I told you. I can't determine whether you're telling me the truth or not, okay? So I'm not going to sit here. I can't sit here and tell you what I know, because I just can't. But I'm trying to help you here. I really am, because I'm just trying to figure out. I get it. I get how angry John had to be. I understand as a father. I understand that this fucker did things to your daughter that no human being is supposed to do to daddy's girl. And I understand why your husband was angry, and I understand why he did what he did. Okay? But you need to be honest with me about what you know about this, okay? I know the car belongs to you. I know where the car was parked, where it sat. I know the names. I know the property where it was at. I know all these things, okay? I've been to the property where it was at. I've been pretty much working 24/7 on this case since the time I rolled up on Friday night last night and found a body in the back
property where it was
of your
at?
car. Huh?
What property?
It's up above Riverside. I know exactly where it's at. Okay?
I didn't know where it was at.
Okay, well, I know where it's at, and I know where the car was parked. In fact, there were deputies up on that property back in March, and the car was sitting there. Okay? So I know, believe me, I've done my homework, Brenda. And like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Not at all. I told you from the time I started that I was going to be completely honest with you. And I have been nothing but honest with you. There was a body in the back of your car. The body belongs to Andrew. I know from my investigation that John killed Andrew. And we need to deal with that.
How do you know that?
Believe me.
I don't believe that.
I have evidence from the car. Okay, I processed the car. People leave trace evidence behind. People leave other evidence behind. There's biological evidence. There's fingerprints. There's a whole array of evidence that get left when a crime occurs. So I have evidence, and I have other things. Am I going to sit here and tell you everything? Of course not, because I'm not going to do that. All I'm asking you, Brenda, is I get it. You're between a rock and a hard place. I completely understand that, because John is your boyfriend, okay?
My fiance.
Or fiance, I apologize. And I get it, you're between a rock and a hard place. But you also have to understand at this point, you don't want to get caught up into this to where we charge you, okay? If you have knowledge, which you do, then all you need to do is be honest with me. That's it. Be honest with me about what you know, when this occurred, how it occurred. That's all I'm asking you, Brenda, is just be honest with me. That's it.
Sorry.
Okay?
I did not know there was a dead body in there.
Well, you may not know it was in the car, but you know that John killed him, and I know you know that. So I'm just saying.
Why would you say that I know that?
Because I talked to a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people. This wasn't a secret that was well kept amongst some people. So all I'm saying is, just be honest with me. I mean, look at this. Do you not think that Andrew's a piece of shit? I get it. But in the eyes of God and the eyes of everything else, you know, we have to make this right for whatever happened. and there's mitigating circumstances, and I'm going to talk to John, okay? And I will ask John. I mean, I get it. I get the anger. I get what he did to his daughter. I can understand that stuff, okay? I can understand that as a father.
I don't think you do.
As a father.
I don't think you do unless you've had that walk in his steps or my steps. Would you understand that?
Well,
To have your daughter tell you exactly what she told us,
Right.
and there's nothing. Nobody was doing nothing for her,
No, I understand.
for anybody.
well, and I guess you're right. I guess the only thing I can tell you.
And why haven't there been any follow-up?
Well, it sounds like what you told me was, it's because Stephanie. That I don't know. I don't know. I understand.
We made the initial complaint,
Okay.
or yeah,
Right. And then never got contacted.
no.
Okay. That's bullshit. I agree.
Yeah, you think so?
No, I'm totally with you. I didn't know
And then
about it.
Then how come I've never seen you mark down Jones? Ever.
Okay.
Mark down Jones. Who's Jones?
Well,
you tell me.
Well, that's something I will look into.
Please do, and I want to know.
Okay. And I will. That's my plan. Yeah.
Because I might have a lawsuit going on, okay?
Okay.
Because there has been nobody helping my daughter, and then she ended up down in California and got raped again.
Right. Right. You're right. I've never walked a mile in your shoes. What I can tell you is, sadly, as a major crimes detective, I've walked miles in other people's shoes that have went through the
Yeah, but you ain't
same.
walked in my shoes. My shoes been a lot longer. I probably have holes in longer than
Right.
you ever walked in your life.
No, you're right. I totally agree with you.
I've been raped a few times, and I know what it fucking feels like, and ain't nobody gonna sit there and tell me they know what it feels like, and I've lost a baby for SIDS, and my daughter telling me that she was what she went through, and nobody's gonna tell me otherwise.
Right. Right. No, I agree. And for that, I apologize if
I had to bury my baby, you know.
Right.
And just before all that shit happened, my mom died, okay?
Right.
And then dad committed suicide, brother committed suicide, sister died drinking and driving.
Right.
And John left just prior to, right after he lost his job, and then I ended up attempting suicide. That was pretty fucked up.
Right.
So all of that time is fucking lost. I don't remember much.
Right.
I almost died, and I took 150 sleeping pills.
Right.
And I woke up in ICU with
Right.
ventilator hooked up to me.
Right.
And that was right after John lost his job.
Right.
And I thought he cheated on me, and he
Right.
wasn't coming home.
Right. Oh, after he disappeared for that time when he lost his job. Like I said, I
So you know that he disappeared after he lost his job?
well, you told me that earlier.
Oh, okay.
You had said that he lost the job, and then you said he disappeared for like a week. You told me. So, but
I really need a cigarette, and I don't have any.
you want me to get you one?
You got one?
I don't guarantee how old they are, but I can get
That's
you one.
okay. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
All right.
Am I allowed to smoke in here, or do we need to go outside?
We gotta go outside. But let me go grab it. Come back. They'll scream at me if I let you smoke here.
I know.
We let a detective a while ago did it, and the lieutenant like tipped over. So let me go grab you a cigarette, and I'll be right back. Okay?
So am I going to be able to see John?
Yeah, I can arrange that. Yep. Do you want another pop or just a cigarette?
Let me get another pop, please.
Another Mountain Dew?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay?
Thank you.
Shit, God, you ever have those days when I swear to God, if it wasn't attached to my goddamn forehead, I'd lose it? You ever have those days? There's those. I'll get you 1 second. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Let me go grab I left my phone. I'll be right back.
After the rain last night, it turned out to be a pretty nice day.
I know, right? It's cold this morning.
It was pissing down rain all night last night. This morning.
Well,
I wish I would have done it back in August and July.
so are you one of the detectives working on this case?
I'm a collision reconstructionist.
So yeah, that property's up north there. So. And like I said, the car was up there. I know it was up there because we've actually got some deputies went up there this year and ran the plate on it because they were looking for somebody else and just happened to run the plate on the car. So I mean, I completely agree with you. I think there's some things that you obviously, and I'm believing you, don't know. But as you and me both know, there are obviously some things that you do know. So, and just to let you know, I told you I'd be honest, right?
Now,
John's in custody.
I don't know what the Washington law state is,
Okay.
but like, I've been with John for 24 years.
Okay.
So, is there common law or something like that?
You know, that's something, I'm not a prosecutor. That's something that a prosecutor determines. I'm not sure the exact what those rules are.
Make
that's
sure to
something
check
that
out
we'll
part
deal
2,
with later.
interview with John Eisenman.
Like I told
Thank
you
you for
before,
watching.
You know, I just
Be
don't
sure
want
to
Sorry, but John's my
subscribe,
husband.
comment,
No,
and
I
like.
understand. I
I
completely
appreciate you all and stay safe
I'm
out
just
there.
trying, like I told you before, you just need to be honest with me. That's it. And I get your anger. I completely understand it. Have I walked a mile in your shoes? Fuck no. I have not. Nor will I ever.
Want to.
nor would I probably want to. Exactly. But you have to understand, my job is to basically, understand what happened.
Still, there's just...
Yeah. And I understand your anger with the police department for the fact that
He's a piece of shit.
apparently he is a piece of shit and this didn't get followed up.
Yeah.
So.
It's like, now my daughter has to live with it for the rest of her life. And you think that's going to be easy?
No, I don't. Nope. And sadly, you're right.
For sex trafficking?
She's going to live with it for the rest of her life. And yeah, no. Yep.
She doesn't want to be here in Spokane. Do you know how that feels?
Right. So when you're her mother, right? Like I said, having a daughter.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I wouldn't do for my daughter either. So.
Me neither. There's nothing I wouldn't do for my daughter. And
it's a shame the cops weren't there when they needed her, or
Right.
when she needed them.
Right.
And to find out there's supposedly a Mr. Jones that works for the cops, who the hell is
And so,
that?
I'm going to look into that because
Please do, because he has everything to do with everything.
I've been here. I've been in this.
Benjamin is the
I've been
person
with
to
this
talk to.
department 36 years, so I can tell you that I have a wealth of knowledge when it comes to who has been with this department and who has left. So I guarantee
How
you.
long have you been with?
36 years.
Okay.
I started in 1985. So I guarantee you.
I was supposed to graduate from high school.
Huh?
I was supposed to graduate from high school. I graduated in 86.
So I graduated in 80, and then I became a policeman in 1985. So I guarantee you, if I can talk to Ben and we can sit down, then I can find
He
out.
supposedly knows everything.
I can find out exactly who Mr. Jones is because I have that knowledge. You know,
I'd like to know who it is.
I've been around forever.
Because he's the one, supposedly, Andrew sold Steffi to, that runs the ring in Seattle.
Gotcha. So
And
do you think he was a?
shit, I have a video.
Do you think he was a Seattle cop or a Spokane cop?
Spokane.
Okay.
But I seen this video of this dude that supposedly hung around the Clean Soul Right Club Unchained.
Okay.
That was caught. Somebody even mentioned it on his Facebook page.
Right.
Watch out for this sicko, and he was stuffing a woman in a van
Oh wow.
on the internet.
Right.
And that was like, oh my God, John, come here, look at this.
Well, and I give you my word.
And we found out it was him when Stephanie said,
I
yeah,
give
that's
you my
the dude.
word that I will look into it.
And he needs to be caught too.
And if you
I
can-
don't care if the guy
Right.
found Stephanie exit or what.
Right.
Just the guy was still sicko and
Right.
there.
Well, and I guarantee you, if you can put me into contact with Ben and you think Ben knows who this person is, I promise you that I will try to identify who this guy is. I will. And if I can pursue charges against him, I will. So I promise you that. Because don't get me wrong, I've been doing this for 36 years, and anybody that fucking victimizes girls is a piece of shit. And that's how, we become policemen to do right by people. That's why I got in the profession, and that's why I've stayed in it for 36 years. To try to help people and to try to make things right. And if I can do that, then I will do that. But as you can only imagine, obviously, I'm not saying I didn't know Andrew. I don't know what he was into. Obviously, what you've described to me, I'm not impressed with who Andrew is. But on the other side, you have to understand that Andrew had a mother too, and I don't know that, I'm guessing she didn't have anything to do with this.
The one that knew my daughter was basically being held hostage and drugged and everything
so
like
you think
that.
Andrew's mother knew?
I know that she didn't know anything that was going on other than Steffi was some little tramp that he brought home, and he beat the shit out of Steffi in his home.
Okay.
Several times.
Gotcha. Right.
So yeah, so it's kind of like, oh, my baby can do whatever he wants to.
Right.
I adopted him.
Right.
Yeah, if she wasn't such a piece of shit, maybe he wouldn't have been such a piece of shit.
Right.
Allow her baby to do whatever he wants to do.
Right.
That's messed up.
No, I agree. You can just dump it anywhere, that's fine.
No, you're not going to get me for a litter charge.
No, you don't got to stick in your pocket. You can throw it down there if you want.
As I always do it.
Okay. So I guess what I'm asking, Brenda, can we go in and can we have an honest conversation?
I don't know anything.
Okay, Brenda, you're not telling the truth. And I'm being completely honest with you. And I've been honest with you.
So am I going to be arrested because I don't know anything?
No. What I'm telling you is you need to tell me the truth about what you do know. And you do know things. And I understand the anger that is, welled up inside you. I do understand that. And I understand.
I'm sorry, I don't think John should be charged with anything.
Well, John, I in what you're talking about, correct me if I'm wrong, you're talking about morally, not criminally, based on morally, right? Is that what you're saying?
Ethically.
Ethically, right. Okay.
Especially when there was no cops that were there when we asked for help.
Right.
And I even told them when Stephanie came after me with machete.
Right, right.
That's pretty scary shit.
I don't think I'd want
around my house with
I don't
machete.
think I'd want someone to come after me with a machete, no.
Because, she was, what was that? I told you, not primed, but...
Groomed.
Groomed.
You
Yeah.
want another cigarette while we keep talking or not?
He gave me the pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, you can have another one while we're sitting here talking if you want to. That's up to you. So I guess correct me, I'm just paraphrasing here. You're saying that basically, even though your husband did this, that
I'm not
ethically,
saying anything
morally,
that he did anything.
Right.
I'm just saying that I know that there's not a thing I wouldn't do for my daughter. Not saying that I did anything, but
Right. Well, like I said, I've just tried to be honest with you. That's all. That's all I can do. I have a job that I have to do.
Okay, check this out. I've been clean and sober for many, many years. Okay, and I know about the 12 steps and everything like that.
Right.
And came to believe that the power girded in themselves true source of sanity, made decisions to turn their will and their lives with the care of God, made amends and everything. Well, there's a point where when you make amends, you don't want to hurt yourself nor anybody else.
Right.
So by being honest, there's only so honest you can be without hurting somebody else.
Right.
You don't want to hurt anybody else.
Right.
So therefore, no. I've been around AA and A since I was 18.
Right.
And when it comes to relieving my soul conscience, I'm not going to put somebody else in fire to relieve my conscience.
Okay. But you have to understand this too. Okay. I know you have knowledge of what happened. I mean, I know that. And this is the problem, okay? You can technically be charged with you can technically be charged with a crime.
So if John and I were married, would we still be facing this? Would you be asking me questions?
Yes, I would still be asking you questions about what happened. Yes. So, like I said, I don't think, I don't want to see you go to jail for this.
You know what? I would go to jail for anything as long as my daughter was safe.
Right.
I would.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I really don't give a shit as long as my daughter is safe.
Right.
My daughter is not being sexually trafficked by some piece of shit scum that sold my daughter for $1,000. Right. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I'm not saying. I think he's a piece of shit too.
For $1,000 for drugs, sold my daughter to sex trafficking rings.
It's fucking disgusting. He's a piece of shit.
I would go to jail for that again and again and again.
Right.
And I don't really give a shit. That's my baby.
Well, and that's part of the reason. I mean, obviously, because of these factors and whatever, these are things that potentially can help John. Okay? Because we all know there's a person over here that's a cold-hearted fucking, let's say, serial killer who goes out for his fucking tee-hees and kills young women. And then there's somebody over in the middle here who does a robbery and kills somebody. And then there's people down here who, for whatever reason, like in your husband's case, where they snap and something bad happens. And I understand the whole gamut, but there's a whole gamut. I'm not putting your fiance over here with this guy, okay? I'm putting him over here. And I understand that there's reasons why those events, I understand why they happen. I do. I understand that there are certain factors that tipped him over. I don't disagree with you on that. I completely understand that. As a father, as a policeman, as a person, I understand that people are emotional, people snap, people get angry, people want revenge, there's a whole variety of reasons why sometimes murders occur. There is. I understand that. And part of that is, for me to document that, is to, obviously what you've already told me, as to the anger that was involved with this whole thing, that the fact that you guys felt like
more hurt,
like the police weren't following up on it, like you said, the hurt, the disgust. I mean, those are things that I want to document.
And why would not my daughter not want to press charges? I just don't understand that.
Right.
Other than the grooming that went about.
Right.
And why didn't the police just go ahead and take it over? She was goddamn sexually trafficked.
Right.
Why didn't they go and investigate more?
Right. And that, I don't know.
Have there been any questioning on him?
All I did initially after we talked on Sunday is I didn't know. So I looked up your daughter's name and I saw the call that involved when you guys called and the officers went to Sacred Heart. I have not had time to delve farther in that to see what the officers did. I didn't see any reports filed, but I'm going to look into that to try to determine. I mean, I see the call. I see where the hospital called from Sacred Heart. When you guys were at the hospital, when you took her to Sacred Heart, there was a police call put in to respond up to the hospital. I believe
because I told the nurse
to probably pick up a sexual assault case.
Because I told the nurse about it, and the nurse told the police. Yeah.
So the police were called, and it sounds like the police responded. But you got to understand, I wasn't on that case, so I don't know all the particulars of it. That's something I'm going to look into. To be honest, I've been running since Friday night when a body was found in your trunk. I haven't had time. I've got a whole array of things that I need to do on this case, and I'm going to do that. It's going to take me time. Like you said, the things that happened as far as, cops being called, why didn't she pursue charges? Why didn't we pursue charges? That's something I have to look into. Okay? And I will do that. So, but I'm trying to.
My daughter is homeless.
I understand.
She doesn't feel safe in Spokane.
Right.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up because it was a horrible thing that happened to her. And I get why John was mad.
She wants to go to school.
Right. I understand why John was fucking pissed off. I completely understand it. I get it. Tell me the reasons. Tell me about his anger. Tell me, so I can put this stuff down to try to help him. Tell me what happened. Did he confront him? Did Andrew say, fuck you? I don't give a fuck what I did to your daughter. Tell me what happened. Tell me what led up to this. So I can document the shit out to say, this isn't a bad man.
This is John.
This is a man they got.
How do you know it's John?
I told you, I got notebooks full. I know it was your husband. That's not even in question.
That's just hearsay.
No.
Does anybody have evidence?
Oh, I got evidence. I've got evidence. Like I said, your husband's in custody right now, so I can guarantee you I have evidence. Otherwise, we don't arrest people if we don't have evidence. We can't do that. The reason your husband is under arrest is because I have evidence, okay? And your husband is going to be booked tonight for murder. But give me some ammunition over here to help him. What happened? Did Andrew piss him off?
I need to speak to an attorney.
Huh?
I need to speak to an attorney.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I wish I could help you, but I love John, and I'm not going. I didn't do nothing.
Okay. Well, that's
I didn't do nothing to bring him arrested.
Okay. Well, that is entirely your right. You have a right to request an attorney. So, okay. Any other questions for me?
Am I being arrested?
Well, we're gonna go back in an interview room, okay? And
Can I see John?
He is not here yet. Let me see what I can do about that when he gets here. Okay?
But he's been picked up?
Yep, he's in custody.
Where was he picked up at?
That I don't know. There was other officers from our special crimes unit that I said, go get him, and they went and got him. So I'm not sure where he was arrested at. Was he up? You told me he was up at that house. Did they get him there? I don't know.
As far as I know, he was going up to that house, the
Oh, okay.
neighbor's house.
Oh, okay. Maybe they got him there. I don't know. I'm not sure where they found him. But, so, like I said, I haven't charged you with anything.
I just know he's a good dad.
And I,
He's been a good.
I
These
get
last
it.
2 years have been hell.
I get it. He made a bad decision and he got pissed. And
Who says it was a bad decision?
Well, okay.
I'm telling you, if it was me, I would have done it.
Right. Gotcha. Okay.
And if you were the father and that happened to you and nobody else was following up on it, if your daughter was, you would have done the same thing.
Right.
Don't tell me otherwise.
Right. Right. All right. How about if we go back inside here? Okay. Oops.
18 for God's sake.
You what?
She was 18 at the time.
Right. Right.
Just a baby. And then especially with all the, what do you call it, seizures and,
Right. Right.
He took advantage of her. She had this major brain surgery and
Right. Right.
John's probably thinking, I said something or something that I had no.
Right. One second. Can I grab that pack of cigarettes from you? I'll give it back to you later. I just can't let you light up in here. They took over if we let somebody light up in here. But
Can I take my fingerprints?
no. No, I'm not gonna take your fingerprints.
I'm gonna take my soda and put it in a baggie and go fingerprint it. My favorite show was,
You've been watching those cool detective shows.
I love them. What do you call it? The one with the Who song down in Vegas. You know which one I'm talking. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's the crime scene show down? CSI.
Yes, one of my favorites.
Who are you?
Yeah.
All right. Sit tight 1 second, okay?
John's probably thinking I said something or something, and I had no.
Right. Can I grab that pack of cigarettes from you? I'll give it back to you later. I just can't let you light up in here. They took over if we let somebody light up in here. But
Did you take my fingerprints?
No. No, I'm not gonna take your fingerprints.
I'm gonna take my soda and put it in a baggie and go fingerprint it. My favorite show was.
You've been watching those cool detective shows.
I love them. What do you call it? The one with the Who song down in Vegas. You know which one I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's the crime scene show down? CSI.
Yes, one of my favorites.
Who are you?
Yeah.
All right. Sit tight 1 second, okay? Sorry it took so long, Brenda. So you want to go talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are the rules though, okay? You gotta stay calm, okay? You don't get mad at him, just listen.
I'm not mad at him.
No, I'm just saying, I understand you're a fire stick sometimes. That's what I've been told.
By who?
John Said you're a fire stick sometimes.
You did?
I'm not going to narc him out, but I'm going to let you guys go in there and you can have a conversation, okay? Is that okay? All right. I'll let you guys, we'll shut the door. And, yep, thank you.